Okay, summary. Last session which we discussed about component creation. Component creation. So there are various steps which we discussed. Today what we can do, dialog creation. So what is the main purpose of dialog? So this dialog already, if you have aware of HTML, so there also we have the one more semantic element called dialog. So here also generally, what does it mean by dialog? So the first question, what is dialog? Can you please explain? So dialog, which is used to, it will give you, it will dialog will give the edit behavior to the component. That is the first point. So dialog, I can mention like as dialog will give edit behavior, edit behavior to the component. That is the first point. And dialog will give edit behavior to the component. Edit behavior to the component. Once again, hello. Yes. Yeah, yeah. Who is the client? Oh, for TCS already I shared my details. E- No, no, no. Thank you. Okay. A component will give edit behavior to the component. I would say edit behavior to the component. CQ dialog will give to the edit component, edit behavior to the component. Okay. Next step is how to create dialog from scratch. Create dialog from scratch. So last session what we did actually, dialog from scratch. So when we are creating the dialog, so make sure there are three nodes are important. So first one is where I would say normal node, that is called CQ colon dialog. Okay, and under this we need to create one more node called content. After this we need to create items. These three are the nodes, guys. These three are the nodes: dialog, content, and items. So I told you already in AEM. Remember, in AEM every data will be stored in the format of nodes. Are you clear with my statements? But its behavior completely depends on its type. You got it? So last session we created the component, and which means node. That node we mentioned as component, which means when I added a CQ component, that node behave like as the component. This is clear now. Same way here also. Same way here also, when creating the dialog, there are three things you should be add. There are three things. One is CQ column dialog, items, content, and item. These three things should be mandatory. Okay. So I can create a component and then where I can show you like how to from scratch. You will get the clarity on it. Mm, go to apps and then we retail, and next there is a components, and then go to content. So in that last session which we created a version component, right? So if you can see here, this is the dialog which I copied from already existing component. So if you can see how they it have, like if you click on the CQ dialog, JSR title and the string resource type, that is dialog. And see, any dialog you can take. These three nodes are mandatory, guys. These three nodes are mandatory. Remember, in dialog, three nodes are mandatory. What are the three nodes? CQ dialog, content, and items. CQ dialog, content, and items. Got it? No. For example, I will show you localhost 4502 aim start.html sites. Okay, and we retail. I will go with any page. For example, I would like to go with the English page. Okay, where mm, it is loading. We'll go with the step by step. So generally, yeah, I'm going down, and there is a component. This is version component. No, now when I click on this, there is a configure option. So when I click on this, you will get some dialog. No, this is what? This is dialog. So this dialog, how we can design from scratch level. Okay. So last session which we created a component called dialog. I would say version. Now I am creating the component called digital. Create node and mention. I can say digital and type is CQ component. Okay, CQ component is the this one. Click on this, and every time I told you, know, if you made any changes on the here, we need to keep on saving. Next, right click on it, create a new file, and mention digital dot html. So this name and this name should be the same. Okay, done. Next, you can add the properties. JSR title, this is what digital. Now you can give anyway a digital and add. Next, we have to mention component group as well. Component group. So this component group, what I do, this I can take from another, which I would go here, component group, that is Veritel. I'm copying from there, and then here I'm doing. Okay, so this component group, without adding the component group and all, we'll see. We'll see later. But as of now, you can remember component group. I copied from the existing. Now, our agenda is we need to design the dialog. No, okay. So right click on the digital, wherever which for which component you want. In that component, you can right click on this and create node and mention the name called what CQ colon dialog. Make sure spelling, capitalization, everything is matters. Type is NT unstructured. NT unstructured meaning that is normal node. Okay, so by default all node will be having NT unstructured only. NT unstructured. Okay, and under this I told you, like while creating the component, three nodes are mandatory. One is CQ dialog, second one is the content, guys. Second one is the content. Second one is the content. Okay, okay, fine. And third one is the items. Items. Third one is the items. Third one is the items. So okay, Now here you should be familiar with two terminology. What are the two terminology? So in the interview perspective, they will ask what uh, sling resource type. These are the component properties itself. Like in the last session, while creating the component, we discussed about first create a node, mention type as CQ component. That is the step number one. Step number two, file name, HTML file name and component name should be the same. In the third step, we discussed about component properties. No, component properties. In that properties, we discussed about JSON title, and we discussed about component group, and next we discussed about where I would say these two we discussed. So along with we have the two more properties. Those are like sling colon resource type is the one property, and sling colon resource super type. Resource super type is the two properties. Okay, so what is the purpose of sling resource type? So it will establish the connection. It will establish the connection between content node and predefined component. Are you guys clear with my point? Very, 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 very important. It will establish the connection, or it will maintain the relation between connection meaning inheritance. Already you know the Java concept, no? Inheritance, inheritance, and here also there is called inheritance. It will establish the connection between two components. Two, very, 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 very important. Okay, so generally now this is the predefined component. This is the normal node, no? And here I need to add the property. For this property, that is called sling resource. Why I am adding? Because for example, so I'm removing this one. Now I am trying to add the component called what? Digital. You have to reload the page. When you reload the page, it will fetch the latest data from the CRXT. Now go to the drag components. Here can able to mention digital. Okay, click on this, and then this is the toggle side panel. So in that you will get like what kind of components it is having, everything you can able to see here itself. Okay, now you can close this layout container. Okay, and now here image cutting. Yeah, variation and digital. Now if I add this, so when I click on the configure option, nothing is coming. Because of that, we did not make any inheritance. No, we need to add some inheritance. That is sling colon resource type, resource type, sling colon resource type. Now we can, here you can able to add the path, that all the data we can get in the net, like a CQ, I would say GUI, core components. This is the path actually. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. This is the official document of AEM. Everything we can get the paths and everything. Any developer who are working in the AEM developer, so everybody they should use this official document only. Okay. CQGUI dialog. So this is the path where I would go here. So this tab I am doing as the duplicate, and I have to paste here. Yeah, this is the path. Okay, this is what, this is core component. This is core component. How I am saying this is component, you can see JCR primary type, what it has component. So predefined component has some functionality. I want to inherit from this component to my node. How could I do? No need to add the properties, that is called a string colon resource type. Simply I am adding this one, and then so simply click on save. Now you can go and then check in the page. So before, nothing will come. Now we'll see anything is coming or not. Okay, go to, yeah, digital. So click on the range. So see, this behavior is coming because of functionality which we added here. Got it now? So under this, I want a text field. Okay, I want text field. I want text field. If you want text field, that also can make as container, like mm, CQ dialog components. Normally there is other path. You can come to here and go to the version and content. This is the path you have to remember. Granite UA components. Okay, so Granite UA components correct. Granite, okay, UI components for so container is the one predefined component. Okay, that you can copy from there. This is the container, you can copy here, that you should add to this content. Okay, so here also I will mention like as string colon resource type. Okay, container. So now I can get some functionality. So after this, I want other field as well, like text area, text field. There are forms concept in HTML. No, all the forms you can able to see here. So if you can come to the document, go to here, UA documentation. So in that we can able to add the text after the container, foundation, form, and text field. Okay, so text field, go to the text field. You can copy the text field from there to here. Okay, and then you can able to add that text field to here. Under the items, you can add one text field. So you can mention as text field. Okay, now where I would mention, when I'm doing the recording this video like it is lagging my laptop. For this also you can mention JSAT field label. Field label is text something name. You can mention like as article title something. Okay. Now we can open the page, reload the page. Okay, now we can able to get the behavior of that. Okay, so see article, some text box is coming. This data I can read. How could I read that? I can read by using the data here, like there is a properties dot variable name. So the variable name you can give text star, which means here you can add name equal to, this is the variable name, dot forward slash I'm giving as a text star. Okay, so simply you can add this one, save. Now again come to English page. Now the text, whatever the text you will be given, that you can able to display it on the page. So see here the data is coming, right? So this is you can do. Okay, so this is one assignment. Okay, so 11 that I have to go another thing. So I will be in the online. So whatever the things I completed, which means the dialog creation you can do. Like there is a number of fields, like you can add the same fields, like after text field I will show you. You can try with these all other fields as well. Okay. Mm, come to this document. So see, you can try with the checkbox, color field, date picker, field set, file upload, hidden multi-field. All this you can, this multi-field, national multi-field I will tell you. So you can leave this two, and remaining all you can do the practice. Remaining all you can do the practice. Okay. So that you can do, and then you can upload. You can let me know after. This is clear, no? Any issue? Any issue? Hello.